Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Happy Saturday hobby night, guys. This is Eric with Indie Invasion Podcast. Welcome into our Paint on the Desk hobby hangout. Once again, Saturday nights. I usually do about 2 hours and not doing painting tonight, but if you can't tell by the other view, we're going to be working on a terrain kit tonight from Black Site Studios. It's one of their newer ones. Before we get into all that, though, if you haven't done so yet, we would really appreciate if you guys give us a follow, a like, a subscribe, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or even our Twitch. We've been trying to build those up the last couple weeks since I've been doing these hobby hangouts on Saturday nights, but we'd appreciate if you guys give us just a little click. It takes 2 seconds. That's it. But yeah, welcome in. It seems like just a couple days ago we saw you guys on Thursday for our shorts live stream. Hopefully you guys caught that. If you didn't, what's cool is you can always go watch it later. You know, I put all those old videos up there, and they just exist in a backlog of videos and whatnot. Or if you just want to listen to it audio, usually we put those all on the Podbean podcast. So, but yeah, tonight I just got these the other day. Two of the new kits for their horror line for Don't Look Back or any other horror, game you want to play. And this one is Altar of Somerton. It's kind of got a cultist looking feel to it. I got it because it kind of goes in the woods pretty good. The other one I got was the Nobody Cabin, which is their new cabin they got. I don't have anything woodsy cabin-wise, so this one, what it was, and I'll admit it, it's because it looks like the Evil Dead cabin, so I had to have it. And the neat thing is, so I ended up pre-ordering these, and they had for a limited time, you can get miniatures with these kits. Now, I'm assuming if they go to a cons and you see them at a con, they might have these available with the kits, because, like, I don't know if you can see it in the back there. I got Big Turkey, and I got 2 miniatures with that at Adepticon. One was like a guy dressed up like a turkey, and the other one was just, the video store clerk type girl. But the altar here, let me see if I can, you know what, let me switch cameras. This one came with this guy that I think he's got like a wood hammer, but I believe he's just like a cultist. Let me see if I can get some more light on him. So yeah, it was kind of just a pre-order thing. I figure he's kind of cool looking. Just another like random bystander miniature you could use in the game. Now you can see my other project that I started this week, which was this one, the Ball residence, which basically it's the Bates house, and this is a big one. I started this earlier in the week, and I didn't really want to, do the stream working on this one because it's pretty much half done, as you guys can see. I just got detail work to do on it, and this one's kind of neat. It's 3 floors. I got to put all the doors and window trim left on this one, so I didn't really want to do that one. I wanted to jump new right off the bat with this one, and I actually think we can get this one done tonight. I looked at the instructions, which if you guys don't know and you got any of Black Site Studios kits, they do not come with instructions, but if you go to their website, they have a section in there that has all their instructions on there, and I'll show you guys once we dive into it. You just look up the type it is. Like this one's a horror kit, and you can find them in there. Or like this house was under Suburban, and they just list them all. And you can print them out if you want, or you can just have it open on the screen, which is what I'm going to do tonight. Is I just have it open on the screen. So, since I just thought of it, hopefully I sound okay, guys. I know in the past you guys have piped in. I love that. Feel free to chime in, participate. This is kind of, in a way, what me and Mac like about streaming, and especially, we do this on StreamYard, is we can actually have like audience. You guys can watch live with us, and comment in real time. And sometimes, if there's a good one, I pop it up in the, on the screen there, and you guys kind of gear a conversation. And the hobby hangouts are more about like you get together with a bunch of buddies and you just all work on something, and you just chit chat about everything. So don't be afraid to say hi, hello, what you're working on tonight. If you're working on anything, let me know if you guys have any of these kits, what you guys think of them, what you're looking forward to, stuff like that. I like to hear your guys' thoughts. Keeps me company while I'm working on stuff, and hopefully you guys get to see, firsthand what the kits are all about, and make a more or less a informed decision if you want to dive into these MDF kits. They're some of the best out there. I really do like these pre-painted kits. So we got a couple people in here, I see. Nobody chiming in just yet, but that's okay. Chime in when you want to, if you can. Some people actually turn us on when they're in the car, so that's cool. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. But all right, well, I need to move this big old house. I'm gonna put it back there by Big Turkey and Mama Luna's Pizzeria. I got back there. Those are two of the other kits I got by Black Site that are really cool. If you guys want, I can show you real quick what they are. Let me move some stuff around here because I don't have much room. I will actually have to, I think, move my camera a little bit up, and I'll switch around a little bit. I'll show you, show off some of these cool kits that they got. So yeah, this one right here is it's called the Ball Residence. I think I'm saying that right. It's BAAL, which is basically, if you guys see, it's the Bates house. So, and like I said, it's 3 levels, which is cool. So, this comes off, and you can see the attic space. I still got to glue some of those pieces on. I had to dry fit them to get them to work. That's one big key in any of this stuff, is dry fit. And then, so there's the second floor. And then I still got to glue this to the base. And that comes off. And then you got the ground floor with a set of stairs, which is pretty cool. I mean, I got to put all the little doors in, and all these windows have treatments on them. But that's that piece. This is a pretty tall one too. This one, I got a couple kits at Adepticon when I saw them there, and this was one of the ones that I'm just like, oh man, I got to get that big old thing. That's cool. So there's that one. Let me roll in the back here, and I'll go throw this in the back behind me. Let's show you. I'll show you guys the pizzeria. This one I really thought was cool because they have another building that's similar to this. And if you get that one, you can make a modular with the second floor. Like the second floor. Oh, let me see if I can get this a little more like that. The second floor, it's if you want, you can go up 3 levels if you have the other similar building. But what you can do, you can make it just a first level pizzeria if you want. But so the top comes off, you got the roof, and you take it off. It's just basic, first level or second floor open space. Pretty cool details for this one. And then this one, this is Mama Luna. She came with an expansion that's werewolves for this, but it's got these little awnings that make it different. You know, you got your windows, and I just made these out of paper towels and PVA glue, and then painted them. I didn't want to use the paper ones that it came with. I wanted something a little more sturdy. And I made this so this sign, I can take it off for transportation. You don't really want to run that risk of busting it off. And this one actually comes with a little counter. But you can see this one's pretty open too. The buildings, the door, little swinging doors. So that's Mama Luna's Pizzeria. And then I guess I will show you guys the Big Turkey video, which that one came with a sign that I have over on my game table still. But here's the Big Turkey video. Gee, what is it? What is it a nod to? You guys are old enough to remember Blockbuster Video. There you go. There's Blockbuster Video. And yeah, see, this one came with her and this little guy dressed up like a turkey. And this one, I mean, it's got a door on the side here, but there's the inside. Whoop, I got some. This one came with all these little video racks, which is kind of neat. I still got to do the paper graphic that goes on them, but yeah, you got your little turnstile there, and it's got a counter with it, and got a little storage room here, 2 small rooms where the side door goes. But yeah, that's Big Turkey Video there. Pretty neat kit. One of those unique ones. I've never seen something like this for modern day terrain. So of course I was all over it. But there's Big Turkey. Now all these things are available on their website, so you guys can check out the Black Site Studios terrain. I do have a link in the show notes for this one in particular, but you know, from there you can just go to Black Site Studios and find all their terrain and check it out. But yeah, okay, now I gotta totally rearrange my camera. But yeah, tonight we're gonna work on the altar. Now I looked at the instructions, like I mentioned. We should be able to finish this tonight, as long as I don't get too OCD and wanting to wipe them down and clean them and sand them overly. I'm kind of stickler for those little tabs you get when you break this stuff off the MDF. I can't help it. I see them on the table and it just bugs me. So I always have to address them. Okay, while I was busy, I see our favorite viewer just jumped in. Clem, what's up, Clem? I'm doing more shenanigans. Looks great. Print some. Yeah, Clem, what I want to do some creep paintings for the wall. Black Site Studios released artwork for like their expansions that are kind of your classic horror movie posters. And you can, what I want to do is pull the images, you know, the JPEG files and make them small. And like for especially Big Turkey, I want to hang stuff up on the walls, not even just their stuff that looks like movie posters, but like real ones, you know, Night of the Demons, Night of the Living Dead, you know, whatever, and make them about that size and glue them to the walls and put a little frame or something around them. And I was actually thinking, and I've seen people do this with terrain for the house. They've taken like scrapbook paper that comes in different patterns and they'll cut it to the wall that they want to cover and they make it look like wallpaper. You know, it gives it a little bit of a unique look. It, you know, gives it a variety of inside terrain. You know, it's not just you know, a beige walls throughout the whole inside of the terrain. So something I kind of want to play with. I've seen people do it and it looks pretty neat. I don't know if my skill level, especially once it's built, if I can do that, but I'm willing to try. You know, I think it'll just add to that immersion element. A menu on the wall, a pizza joint would look great too. Yeah, it would. That would be a neat thing to have. And I'm sure I can find something if I Google it. Um, yeah, the insides of the big turkey is so far it's probably my favorite. But the houses I really like too. If you start adding like furniture or something, I think that would be neat. Yeah, those back rooms, Clem. A lot of people say that's the adult section. You have to go through the curtain for that one. Um, uh, welcome in, Clem. Thanks for joining me tonight. Are you working on anything? You playing a game? Taking it easy? I always see pictures, especially the last week or so of you. You're all over the place, having a good time. But anyway, I think that's about it for babbling for me tonight. I think, like I said, I want to get this done tonight, so I should probably switch the cameras around a little bit here. 20 minutes in already, and I'm still babbling about all Black Site Studios terrain. I can't help it. I love their terrain. I've worked with other MDF terrain, and some of just the best. Just finished your game. Okay. Yeah, you've been on a tear with this game. Might work on the models you got today. I saw you got a little delivery today. That's cool. That's cool. I need to dig out some of my which one? It was the Space Zombicide, and kind of go through that for sci-fi minis for Space Station Zero. I need to try to put together a crew, which I should be able to do. It's like 4 or 5 guys I need. So I'm gonna cannibalize them from that, I think, and paint them up for the game. But all right, let me do some switching around here because we're gonna start working on this sucker here. Let me zoom out a little bit more here. Holy cow, I don't know if I can get, come on. Probably gonna have to do some more adjusting, guys. I try to do that and not make you guys too sick. And then the only other thing I'd like to do is I like putting a little bit of something in the background. So when I start concentrating super hard, you guys don't have to listen to dead silence. So I think that's pretty good. You guys can see pretty good. All right. Woo! Getting warm down here in the basement. I gotta take the hoodie off. Elevate. I don't know if it's quite elevator music, Clem. I think it's a step up. It's not Muzak. I mean, you're not going to hear no Kenny G or Muzak versions of Disturbed here. So it's not elevator music. All right. So my favorite part of opening an MDF kit right here. Let me get some more light so you guys can see better. This is my favorite part. And I know I'm not alone in this. I gotta open it more. Yeah. Music version death metal is the best. That's right, Clem. That is right. I'm not sure exactly what that would sound like, but yeah. And yes, MDF smell is the best. There we go. You know what? It's not as strong as MDF usually is. I'm digging this new packaging they got too, horizontally. Usually they're this way, as you saw with this, the ball. Yeah, so they're usually like that. But I kind of like this. A little bit different. Oh boy, there we go. All right, so let's try not to lose any pieces. Now this, like I said, it's just a cover picture. I'm gonna throw that to the side, and let's see how many sheets we got here. We got 2, 3, 4. There's 5 sheets here. That's pretty light, and as you can see, this whole sheet pretty much these two big triangles. And like I said, if you go to their website, let me back out. I'll actually show you where you need to go. So if you go, let's see, I think they have links on all their terrain pages. Like if you open up a terrain, I think if you scroll all the way down, there should be a link to the instructions. But instructions, let's see, where exactly was this again? This was, I thought it was under their terrain. And I'm not seeing it. I can't remember where I found this. Maybe it's in their homepage. But let me share this. Okay, share screen, share. We want window. Let's do this one right there. Okay, so let me start it over. Maybe I'll do that. So here's their website. A little picture of their new terrain coming out. It's pretty cool. Let's try not to get distracted by that. But if you go down to, yeah, it's all the way at the bottom of their page where it says more stuff. And you click on instructions. It gives you, you know, a list of them, general tips, some Q&A type stuff there. And then they just list them all in whatever category. Now, this one was a horror kit or don't look back. So if I click on here, it actually lists the instructions here. See, it says, okay. We got the turn counter, camps, Mama Luna's Pizzeria, cabin, bridge. You just click on the one you want, and there you go. There's instructions. Now, this one, it is only 2 pages, I believe. That's it. So this should be generally fairly quick one to build. I mean, I think the house one is like 6 pages, just to give you guys an idea of relation to how much bigger that kit is. But just gotta be careful. Sometimes I know they're older kits. Some of the stuff's marked a little bit off, or you know, because they do revisions and they change it, and sometimes the instructions don't get updated along with them. So as always, just dry fit it. Make sure it's the piece that you need, where it goes, and all that. So just looking at this, we're gonna look here. So what we need to find is, okay, I can remove that. I'll just leave it open in case we need to go back to it. So I need to find the D sheet, A, and E. All right, well, A is the easiest one, right? I need A2. And they kind of color code them, which is nice too on their instructions. So they have me starting with this one. Hey, how many tabs can I have open? As many as it'll let me, Clem. As many as it will let me before it has a computer brain cramp. So what are you saying? Also, last MDF stuff you did was War Cradle's Mythos. Yeah, I like their stuff. This is like really a step up from them. I don't know the difference in MDF, to tell you the truth, but this one seems to be a little sturdier. I almost want to say War Cradle sometimes, especially when they got into that super detail, which they were great for detail, but man, were they fiddly and kind of fragile almost. And I think the last kind I used was when they were just starting to do the blue primer. They would color code it blue, and that was supposed to be a primer, so you can just jump right into painting it after you assembled it. This stuff is actually different color. Now, it's hard to see on camera, but that's kind of like an ochre color. And you kind of saw with the the house. It had some red bricks and all that stuff. So, all right, so there's that one. And I'm just going to make a pile next to me here. This is B. Do I need any B's? I do not need B's. This is C. They label these pretty good on the little pieces. Do I need any of these? Nope. Not yet. I'm looking for D. Here's the D. Oh boy, look at all those little things I gotta punch out. So, okay, so this is the inside. D1 goes with this piece. Wow, look at all those extra pieces. Man, don't know what I'll use them for. Maybe I'll make, somebody on Facebook, I posted a picture of the house, said to save all these little cutouts because they make good stairs and whatnot. So I can't believe I gotta punch all these out though. Usually this kind of stuff falls out in packaging as they're packaging it up, but it's a nice support. You don't have to worry about getting something that's broken. Yeah, I did. I also noticed, Clem, that War Cradles MDF, not the Bad Talk War Cradles MDF, because it is nice looking stuff. You just have to be super careful with it. But it seemed if you got it too wet or too saturated with glue or something, that it did kind of expand and make it soft. It didn't really hold together all that well sometimes. Then again, I was constantly throwing that in a tub and transporting it everywhere, so it got banged around a lot. These little tiny, oop, I just knocked some on the ground. Wow, handful of MDF pieces that I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll stick it in a drawer somewhere and save it, because you never know. Yeah, nice little pile over here on the side there. All right, so that was D1. That goes there. I need to get this other one out. This one got a door on it, so I guess this is the front door. Come on. There we go. Trying to be careful. I don't want to bust nothing that I might need. Well, I just busted a little bit of the part I don't need though. There's one sheet already done. Throw it there. And more little squares. Yeah, this stuff is really, it's cut very well, Clem. I mean, this is like some thin pieces here, but man, it's sturdy. I'm very curious, as you saw when I opened up the web page, to see what their Western terrain looks like. And I believe, I don't know if this is a total reason why they came out with it, but Matt Burns, who's the writer for Don't Look Back, and man, I am blanking on the other game that he does with them. It's a sci-fi aliens type game. I believe that's going to be going into play testing a Wild West game. So I'm very curious to see what that's about. I am going to sign up for it for the play test, that's for sure. Man, did not let go all the way. So there we go. Just take a little X-Acto to it. Yeah, this one, and those are very tight sections right there in those little triangles. Man, some of these, it's just, they're so fine, I can't get my finger in there to punch it through. Well, I think part of the problem is I don't think the laser cut these all the way, so I'm going to help it a little bit here. Because I can see where the laser was kind of coming through. That happens. See if that helps. Not really. There we go. There's one. Kind of give a little bit of a wiggle. And it should kind of pop out. These ones are being stubborn here on the end. Oh boy, I don't know how I'm going to get those tight corners right there out. So we missed you Thursday, Clem. We were talking about, if you haven't watched it yet, one of Mac's current obsessions, the old school Necromunda. We kind of talked a little bit about just playing old editions of games too. I got most of that piece out. Yeah, this piece just, that's weird. Did not cut all the way through very good. That's okay. I got it. Just had to work a little bit harder at it. You did watch it. Okay. I asked because I know you're an old grognard too, and you like them old editions. Okay, and I need this piece. There's like 4 pieces on this sheet. That's it. Come on. Give a little bit of wiggle here and there. There we go. I just got to figure out which way is which on this too. Oop. I just noticed being a little rough. I lost a little board there, which I am going to fix right away. I'm going to get a little bit of glue, put it on there, be good as new. So the glue I like to use is this stuff, Gorilla Wood Glue. I know some people use super glue or just plain old PVA glue. I love this stuff, mainly because it kind of gets tacky fairly quick. So you still have a little bit of wiggle room if you have to move something. And it dries fairly quick. Sometimes I'm impatient and I just take my hair dryer to it. All right, so let's do this so I don't lose the piece. Do that. Plop it right in there. There. Fixed. Fixed. And I got my glue all open and ready. Let me put it there. All right, so I need to figure out Oh boy, let's see. So this, I think, I don't know if it really matters because I think this is the same all the way around. Do my dry fit in here just to make sure. So that goes there for sure. Just make sure it fits. Yeah, that's nice and tight too. And that goes there. Okay. Now I was gonna try and be save the sanding and whatnot, but I cannot help it, guys. So I'm gonna go on mute so you guys don't have to listen to my nice loud Dremel tool while I just give it a quick sanding. All right, that was quick and easy, guys. And like I said, sometimes I do that. Like this one was on the bottom. It helps it sit nice and flush with the piece you're gluing it to. And I like taking my time and making sure these things are good and sanded nice so it does bond good. You're busy on Thursday nights now, huh, Clem? Understandable, man. I think everybody's busy right now. It's getting towards the end of summer, all that kind of stuff. All right, now this is something I also said I wasn't going to get too overly concerned about, but this stuff, when it gets cut by that laser, it creates just this nasty dust. I mean, you can't tell my hands, but my hands are already filthy from it. So I like to wipe off that dust, and it makes like a burnt mark on it, kind of like this you see on the edges. Now that I'm not overly concerned by because that's the bottom. Okay, so I don't know which way I had it. I'll let that sit and dry. And it kind of gives it a different color too, especially if it's on like this pre-painted stuff. So it's just a sponge with a little bit of water. This one's going to probably take a little bit more work, but I mean, look at that, the difference. I don't know how much dusty, dirtier it is than that. I mean, you can kind of see it there. So I wasn't going to do this. I was going to try and avoid it, but it generally, I think it just makes it look all that much better. And it dries fairly fast. Now this side is going to take a little bit more work. And I probably won't get it all off, but I'll get most of it off because that's some hardcore burning of that wood right there. So this is just a scouring pad. Sometimes you flip it to that scouring, it'll help get some of that burn marks off. And actually, thinking about it, I think it will be okay. It'll kind of add a little bit of character to this particular building kit. Okay. Now that I grub this one all back up, let me set that for there for a minute. Whoa, I dripped all over there. All right. Get my little handy dandy travel hair dryer. Okay. Hopefully I remember to mute that sucker there. All right, let's put some glue on this sucker. All right, got my Gorilla Glue. Got my instructions up on screen in front of me. So yeah, I'm doing this part right here. And then I will do the rest of it. And it looks like, well, we'll get to that when we get to that. Let's do this first part first. Oop, there we go. So I think I'm going to put this piece on first. That can be my anchor. And I think what I'll do is I'll just put glue here. Oh, too much. I'll skip that hole for now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I put way too much on there. That's what pants are good for, right? Okay, where did I put my little old paintbrush to help me spread it around? Okay. Now it's going to gush out, but that's okay. Let that sit for a minute. I usually do spread it a little bit. Maybe get it in some of the cracks better. All right, so this one, I'm actually going to put it on there. And not so much. Put a lot on that first piece. And I think I'm going to put a little bit on this back side to stick to that. So there. Just putting a real quick a little bit. I'm going to spread it around. I got to move my hands here. Okay. A little bit of wet will help spread it better. I gotta hurry because it will dry on me. It's already starting to kind of get clumpy. It's probably good enough to hold it on there. Okay, got that there. Run a little bit of wet bead there to kind of help the glue get all down in there. I mean, it dries clear, so it's not that super big of a deal if it's a big mess. I just don't want it too messy. And actually, what I want to do here is, it's a little wobbly. I just don't think there's a good contact with that glue, which I'm afraid it's going to be like this till I get some kind of more support for this triangle piece. And if I let it sit for a little bit while I'm doing that, getting this piece ready, maybe that'll be enough time for it to set. I just have to watch I don't bump it too much, knock it loose and all that stuff. Well, I'm hoping I'll finish it tonight, Clem. And you're calling it? Okay, I just saw that now, Clem. I'll catch you later. Yeah, look for pictures on the Discord or on Facebook and all that stuff. I'll definitely post those up there. If not tonight, tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to sit here and hold this for a little bit. A little bit of pressure. Give it a chance to bond. Sometimes this is why I have my hair dryer too. I can go over this, below it, get it to set up. But I guess while I'm sitting here holding this, I can open this up and look at the next piece, which is I need the A1, which I'm assuming is the front here. And then it looks like 2 roof pieces. So that's the support I need on here. All right. All right. Let's see if it's going to stay. No. So what I might do is put my bottle here of glue to support it while I get my pieces I need. All right, so I said I needed that A1, which I believe was the very first sheet that we had. Yep. All right, so I need another big triangle piece. This is the front door part, because as I'm trying to take it out of here, that door is popping out. And there it goes. Door. All right, so there's that piece. Push pick. I just realized they got like a little tool in there you can pop out for to help you poke out pieces. All right. I need C5, which should be this big piece right here. Okay, put that there. And then what else piece do I need? B5? What is B5, huh? B3, 4, 6. Okay. So B5 is the other side of the building. Now, the instructions say, no, we recommend that you leave panel C5, which is this side, unglued from the main body of the buildings. That's basically so you can get in and out of there. There we go. Okay, so that was B5. So this piece we want to leave where it's not attached. Let me move this a little bit. There's a door, extra piece. Don't know what we'll use it for, but all right, so I'm gonna actually, where's my, there it is. Wow, stuff is nasty. Look at that. Makes the details pop, show up better too when you clean it. Boy, this is really nasty dirty though. I ain't gonna worry about the inside right now. Look at a big old thumbprint from me. Just holding it. Okay. I put that to the side to let it dry a little bit. I'm gonna do this part. Now, is that, yeah, that's got to come out. That's a window. So I kind of gotta, kind of clean it up like I did that other triangle piece. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of the burnt look. Okay. There. All right, this thing should be dry enough. I'm gonna hit this with the hair dryer. All right, let's see if this thing will stand up on its own. Yay, it is. Now, I almost wish I did this like I did the other piece. So I'm going to have to try and do this. Definitely want to go around the window so it's nice and strong. Okay, let me spread that a little bit. Yeah, I should did this the other way. Would have been quicker, easier. I kind of made things harder for myself here. Probably would have been quicker to use my finger too, but that could get messy, and then I'm going to get glue where I don't want it, so I'll just do it this way. Okay, that should be good for this part. Now I gotta put a little bit of glue in there. I just noticed I got a tab there. I'll just use a file. Okay, that's good. Okay, smooth out my bead a little bit. Yeah, I'm just kind of quickly, if I see a little bit of too much glue squirting through, I'll just smooth it a little bit. It's a little wobbly right now, but I think once I do this part and connect that, oop, there goes that. Yeah. Well, that's kind of sucky. Doesn't want to stay at all. We'll do the bottle again, I guess, to hold it until I get this piece ready to go on. A little bit of tab, some tabs here. Okay, that's probably good enough for now. There's a little section right there. That's good. Now it looks like, I know this thing's gonna probably fall as soon as I let it go. kind of making an imaginary line. I'm not 100% sure if I'm in line. Yep, there goes it. You know what? I'm just going to pull it off to redo it. I think I need to put glue on that part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just do one piece at a time here. I'll put the front part back on in a minute, since it's being a little difficult. Okay, I can't even see where I'm supposed to be. Putting these darn things. There we go. Let's spread some of that glue there. I'll put a little bit of pressure on it. All right, let's try this piece again. Put some glue back on there. Now that there's better support, it should stay in there. I hope. Probably gonna get a bunch of glue squirting out from this. Let's see. And since I got glue there, I can just put that there like that. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Actually, I think this seam is kind of loose. I'm just gonna hold this for a minute. So yeah, I probably should have did this a different way, but that's okay. It kind of worked out anyway. Like I said, I have glue oozing out here. But let's take a little damp paintbrush to it. Okay, I'll let it just sit for a minute. Wood might be a little bit warped right there. I can always go and add another bead of glue on that seam to just help make it solid. But it's pretty solid right now, so it's like a big teepee. And they leave it open in there. It's a weird cultist church thing. All right, so let's see. Let's look at instructions. So I need, they said to keep this loose, so I will. I mean, it just goes, I probably should at least dry fit it. Just to, give him more support. There. So now I got a big teepee. All right, so yeah. Oops. Pressing the wrong buttons on myself here, guys. I want that one so you guys can see this together. Not too crazy special, but it's kind of neat. All right, I need to find, it looks like I'm going to start doing trim here. See, holy cow. Well, let's do this, the door part, I guess, first. I need, well, since I got it, need B1 and B2. Oh my gosh, look how thin those are. Wow. How do you and not break it? Wow. Crazy. I might have to use my knife on this one to cut it loose. Those tabs are holding them on. Okay, there's one. I heard it snap. Come on. There we go. These are long and thin. I gotta be careful with them. There we go. So I'm assuming, where exactly does this go? Oh, I see. It goes right there. Okay. That'll help support the roof line. Okay, and then this piece goes like that. So yeah, these are just, all this is trim. It goes right there. It's crazy. Okay, so I need a C and A. C, because I need C4, which is a nice little bit there. Okay, there's the frame. Goes there. And then I need an A3. Oh, wait. I need C6 and 7. That goes around the door. Oh my gosh. More small, little tiny pieces here. More little trim. Well, that cut easy enough. Okay, there's C7, which is that piece. I'm surprised these aren't a different color to make them stand out a little bit more. Okay, am I done with this one? Yes. I need, which was it? A3? Okay, another little frame. Wow, where is this attached? Right there. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And that goes there. Okay, put that to the side. Wow, I can't believe they got, I mean, look how thin that is. That's like a toothpick. That is thin stuff. And it's pretty nasty dirty too. So I'll give it a, you can see right there's a little seams. That's where you catch all that burnt look to it. Just gotta wipe these a little carefully. Yeah, clean these will make them stand out a little more. Easy enough just to give it a quick wipe. This is like thinner than a chopstick. Forgot about the window here. Okay. Now I can start gluing it. And I think I'll start with the... Oh no, I gotta do some sanding. Okay, now I can glue. I'll start with the easy stuff, the door frame and the window. And then I'll do the trim. I'll just use my finger to spread it. Use the little cut lines I got on there as a guide. And I can kind of see the inside to see if I'm a little off or... I don't look like I am. Feels pretty good. Push down a little bit. Wow. I'm surprised this little trim sure does a lot. Oop, I just bumped the camera. Okay, let's do the window. Don't need a whole lot. Okay. I usually, when I start something that's square like this, a corner, I just put it right on the corner because you can move it the easiest with the corner. That's probably as good as I'm going to get. Let's see. Probably go up a little bit. Just a little bit. I think it's supposed to be kind of have a little ledge there on the inside, so that looks good. Okay. Now I got these little trim pieces here. This ought to be interesting. This is so small. Kind of the same thing. I'm using that point as my starting. And I don't want to press down on it just yet because I got this piece and I want to make sure it joins up pretty good there. Okay. Now I'm going to kind of press down. Can't really see. There we go. Now I can see. Clean up some of the excess there. Crazy. I got a little piece like that for just trim. Now this piece, it's probably easier just to do it this way. Probably. Oh, shoot. I think what I was going to do here is I'm going to redden the bead here. So, because it's glued, I can glue it two sides here. how much support it does, other than to just it's trim. Now this piece I'm gonna put it actually on here because this is loose, so I don't want to actually glue it to that. So I'm gonna go very sparingly with this. Just to make sure I'm getting middle, the end, basically real good. And nothing on that side because I don't want to glue it to the roof. I don't want it on the roof because that's supposed to be loose so I can take it on and off. Well, you know what though? I forgot to put a little bit right there for where it joins with the other piece. At that 45-degree cut. There. Okay, got that part done. Now I gotta see what's next in the instructions. So I am on to the fourth part here. I got more trim, okay. It looks like the doors go on. That's these pieces, which I might not glue these down. I'll probably leave them loose for right now because I'm tearing this one up. Holy cow, it does not want to come off. There we go. Because these go there, and it's like, do I want them open, closed, half open? Kind of weird. Oh no. They show them closed, but I think in the picture they show one kind of cocked open. So I might decide this later and not worry about it right now during the stream. I don't think I want to close them. I kind of want it open. Don't know if I want them this open, but definitely want them open. Well, that piece is done. I can throw that to the side. Don't need that piece. Looks like there's some little C3, this little weird symbol thing they got here. What's it look like here? Yeah, so they got a little symbol above the. Yeah, so they kind of got just cocked a little bit. Okay. Are they the same? Looks like they got it this way. Okay. Glad I looked. Okay. That came right out. That was easy. I think they got like a little side altar that you make. And then I need B3, more skinny pieces, and a B4. Now there's double sets of these. I'm assuming one goes on the front, one goes on the back. Here's one. Yeah, that's going to go like that, just more trim. And so that was B3, and I said B4. Yeah. Oh, it's got a note here. Note, take care when gluing parts B3 and B4 that you still allow the roof panel to be removed. Okay. So, oh, that's going to be tough. I'm going to have to glue. I might have to take that panel off and just glue it by itself so I don't accidentally glue something together, because that would stink. If I couldn't get the, if I couldn't get the roof off. All right, let's do sanding first, and then I'll wipe them down. All right. Quick wipe. Make all those details pop a little bit. And this is probably the dustiest one of their kits I've ever had to deal with, and I think it's just because there's all this woodcut like detail. It's dirty. I might as well wipe the doors since I got them here off. I'm not going to glue them on just yet. I'm going to put these off to the side and decide what I want to do later. I'm just trying to get the bulk of this thing built. Something like that. Doors. It's just a little detail that I can do a little bit later. So we'll put them off to the side right now. Okay. I want to do this little symbol thing, whatever it is, first. Now, it looks like they just have it right there. Okay. So this ain't going to take much glue. It's probably more than enough once I spread it around. Okay. Now it looks like this is just right in the middle. So let's see how well I can line it up. Let's see. That looks to be middle. Probably move it over just a hair. Clean up the excess glue. There's not much. Okay. Now, here's the tricky part. Is this trim? Does it really go like that? There's not much there to hold it. Okay, yeah, it goes like that. Wow, that's weird. My best bet's to put glue on this, and then I can just move this to where I need it to be. Okay, I'm gonna go easy there. I do want it to kind of set, you know. Okay, so let's put this on here. Try to eyeball it in the middle the best I can. I'll put this on here as a mark to try to just help me line this one up, which looks like right there. So oh no, I just moved it. I was just coming over here to clean up some of that excess glue and I moved it. Shoot. Looks like it the same. Didn't move much. this piece is supposed to be like that, right? Okay, well, I'll glue it on there and hope for the best. Okay. There we go. Got a little bit of a gap there, but that's okay. Let me just put some pressure on it for a little bit. Okay, let it sit for a minute. And of course, you know what the best bet would be is to do it like that. The weight of it will come down on it and set it. So really, there is just trim that goes on the back here. Let me show you what's left. So I did all that. And they have this like altar thing here. Right here. And it looks like you can put it on the inside, because I think online they show it on the inside. And that's it. And you know, this thing, the altar, I can build it later. I just wanted to build the structure. So all I have left is these two trim pieces that go on the back here. So we're almost at 2 hours. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll probably go over a little bit. I'll do this trim piece. Because my goal was to get this done, not so much all the little extra stuff they give you. Okay, so this is kind of the same thing. I gotta be careful about gluing this side here. They have a little lines there, but not in the instructions. Kind of like in the front, that's where they had the door and the trim goes there. Yeah, that's got one little piece left on there. Quick wipe off. Well, I'm gonna say real quick. I got three people on. I think some of you guys have been on here since the beginning because I haven't noticed the numbers change at all. Thank you for sticking with the whole show. If you've been here the whole time, appreciate that. Keep me company. Hope I'm keeping you company on a Saturday night, whether you're playing a game, just hanging out, working on some painting stuff. Okay, that's done. Plop some glue on here. I keep coming across these little bits, popping stuff out. Keep putting my hands on them, and it's like, ow. All right, so we're gonna do this one first. I'll put glue over here too. Okay. Okay, this piece first. Trying to get it right in the middle. Oop, jeez. Had it on there. I just knocked it right off. Okay, let me stand it up and make sure it's kind of even with the ground. That looks pretty good. This side. Now, this is the side that's supposed to be loose. That looks pretty good. Put it like that so the weight can kind of get it to stick. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do because, I mean, I have these pieces, which are for the altar. I think that is. And then it's got some trim, and I think this is the base for it. And then there's another trim piece. So nothing super exciting. The exciting part, I think, was really working on this. I mean, I didn't do the door, which I can put it in here real quick, and decide what I want to do with it a little bit later. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool if I leave it open, kind of like so. Let's see if I can get both of them kind of like that. Oh, I just lost the door. But yeah, so then, yeah, the way this is designed now, because I did not glue this part of the, what would you call this? The roof? I'm probably going to knock these trims off because they're not dry or something's sticking somewhere. But it should just pop right off. There it goes. There it goes. Oh, yeah, see, I moved it. Dang it. I knew I shouldn't have messed with it. Till it was good and dry. So I'm gonna actually, I think, just leave it. And let it sit and dry before I take that off, or try to take it off. I think this one moved too, actually. I think they're even. I don't know. Does it really matter? Probably not that much. Well, I think that's it for tonight for this thing. I will finish up that altar, though, that goes in the inside or outside. They show it on both. And I'll take some pictures and post them up. But let me kind of get there. There we go, guys. There is the Altar of Somerton. So, pretty cool kit there from Blacksite Studios, their newest kit. I think it's pretty neat. Came with a cool little cultist wherever I put him. Where did I put him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I'll put him by the door. But let me do a switcheroo and I will say some good nights. And yeah, I'll probably finish up that thing tomorrow, I think, guys. And I'll post pictures on the Discord, on our Facebook, Instagram. I'll probably actually post it in the Blacksite Studios Don't Look Back Facebook page too. So if you guys are not members in there, go check that out and join it. There's a lot of people doing some really neat stuff in there, whether it's painting the minis or, you know, putting tables together with some of this cool terrain. So it's kind of neat to get ideas for not so much this game, but maybe another horror genre type game or something. So yeah, check that out on Facebook. And speaking of checking things out, if you would like to check out what we got going on, we have the live show real quick every Thursday night, shorts live stream, so you can join in and chit chat with us and take part as a studio audience, basically. And make sure you check out more content on our podcast, Podbean. We have it all over the place, whatever you want to listen to the podcast on. And if you would check us out on all the social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. and drop us a line if you would like to give us suggestions for shows or new games out there at indieinvasion@gmail.com. And I mentioned Discord. Join us in the Discord. Lots of people posting stuff in there. Growing community, helping each other out. It's a really cool thing. And if you want to support us, please visit us at Patreon/Indie Invasion. And also we have merch at Redbubble, People Indie Invasion. You can get hats, coffee mug, which I forgot I had coffee tonight. All kinds of stuff on there, stickers. If you just want to support us and get something cool to wear or have, we appreciate any little support that you can do in there. And that's all I got for you tonight, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight on Saturday night. Hobby hangout. Usually it's painting, or tonight it was building a terrain that I just got from Black Site Studios. So if you're joining late, make sure you join one of those social medias I talked about. You can find the full video always on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Facebook page, and even here on Twitch. We got it eventually to rewatch, or if you join late, you can watch the whole thing later then. But all right, so I am going to call it quits for Saturday night here. Some of you were probably already on Sunday. I appreciate you joining me on a Sunday morning, having coffee with me on a Saturday night. And let's see, let's do some switching around here, and I will see you guys next time, if not on a little hobby hangout, probably on the short stream on Thursday. So, okay, what am I looking for? There it is. I was wondering where my thing was. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks a lot again. We will see you next time. And when you're out there building some terrain for your creepy games, or maybe it's a sci-fi game, remember, prepare yourself for the invasion. It's Eric saying, take it easy. We'll talk to you later.